So if you have Down syndrome, it is essential that you get your ears checked at least once a year, if not twice a year. That's the recommendations of the British Society of Audiology, the BSA. And the reason is because the ear canal for people that have Down syndrome is normally the ear canal, the diameter is about 1 centimeter. But people that have Down syndrome have much smaller ear canals, and therefore it's much more likely to build up with wax and for that to become a problem. We just had a lovely patient, young lady, 29 years old, came with her mum, and she's got Down syndrome and she's not really verbal, so she can't really articulate what the problem is. The GP had a look in her ears and recommended that they come and see somebody for wax removal. Thank God she came to see us, because here at the Tinnitus Guy we have a specialist interest in people that have people with learning difficulties, as well as with children, pediatrics. That's our specialist area of interest. So we were able to get the wax out for her. She was a champion. She sat really still, allowed us to do it, and she had quite a difficult case to remove, which you'll see in the video overlaying what I'm saying today. I've left a tiny bit just by the eardrum, which I'd normally remove, but because she had already done so well and it's not really going to affect her hearing, I decided actually it's not worth removing. I don't want to put her to the difficulty and the discomfort of removing it, because as I was saying to her mum, that this is something that really I recommend, that she needs to be coming back about twice a year, if not at least once a year, and she was happy to do that, and she was completely unaware. She said nobody ever said that she had to. She gets a yearly checkup with the GP, which she's happy with, but she says nobody's ever recommended. She hasn't had a hearing test for about 3 years, so I said actually I want her to go and try and arrange to have a hearing test so we can stay on top of that, because people that have Down syndrome are much more likely earlier on in their lives to develop different types of hearing losses. So I just thought that was an interesting case to share with you. Just be aware of the needs of vulnerable populations, especially populations that can't speak for themselves and articulate themselves, and just be aware of these subtleties. Stay on top of your ear health. See you next time.